back to Scale Model Kit Review. This is your host, Steve. Up next is the Aston Martin DB5. Now let's revisit issue 11. In issue 11, they had us install the door panel. And when we installed the door panel, they totally didn't tell us to put in the handle and the phone. So let's look at what's going on with this. Let's look at the original instructions. So under the original instructions, which is issue 11, we go to stage 42. And in 42, they show us the telephone compartment. They show us the door handle, but they don't tell us to install them. We turn the page. We install everything, and then we put the door panel on the bottom. So they totally forgot to tell us to do this. Luckily, I had a viewer point this out to me, and he really didn't point this out to me. He pointed out the transmission issue where the transmission wasn't installed where it should have been on the engine back in issue 3 and 4. But I started thinking about this too. I was like, okay, I put the door panel on, but I didn't put the phone in. Okay, so our predicament is phone has to go in here, the screws go on the back side. Same thing with the door handle, it goes in there, the screw goes on the back side, the door panel is pushed in all the way. Now, I did download some original instructions for this off the internet, and I will upload those on my Facebook group that I made for this build, for this car. I put a description below on how you can access my Facebook group where you can download the original instructions. Okay, so head over to my group and download those instructions. I'll have those uploaded, and you can access them and download them there. So our predicament is we need to get the phone installed on the door panel. The door panel is down already. Now, there are some nice tools to help you spread this open. You could probably use a butter knife or something like that. And you know, you want to be careful you don't damage it, because we got to get this off so we can gain access to the back side. They do make a very nice tool by Wave. It's part number HT196, and this bad boy here will allow you to get in there and allow you to snap the parts. This is designed for those Gundam kits that snap together, and it just makes it really nice so you can pull this panel off. Without doing any damage to the parts. There we go. Okay, so I'll put my panel here, I'll take my door, I'll put it aside, and now we have our panel off, and we can go ahead and install the phone and the door handle. The original instructions tell us to use P-type screws for all three. So we have 2 for this one and 1 for the handle. So we're going to be using P screws. So with the P screws, I saved them. I'll pull out 3 of them, and we'll use those. Now, let me go back to this tool here. This tool can be quite expensive if you go to search for it and buy one. But there's cheaper ones out there, and I put a link to my Amazon store where you can get the cheaper ones. So this is a cheaper one that's out there that you can get. And it essentially has the same type of tip on it on the end, and that'll work just fine for this. And this comes with it also. So this also has the same type of configuration on it. It's not really that sharp, and it'll help you pry things open even with your Gundam kits. So you can find these in my Amazon store, and they're a lot cheaper, a lot inexpensive. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the door handle on first. Now it is keyed. It has a little keyway on an edge of it. So it looks like the keyway is this way here. So the door handle is actually going to go down, just like that. And we'll go ahead and put one of the screws in. The P-type screw. It's a lot skinnier and smaller. And that goes in. Okay, that looks good. Now we'll go ahead and put our phone in. And we'll secure that down with 2 P-type screws on the back. So the original instructions that I found do tell me that these are the P screws. That's how I know. And we'll put one more in. There we go. That looks good. We'll open up the door, and there's the phone. And looks good. So we can go ahead and put this back on the door. It's just going to be a press fit, obviously. And there you go. Looks good. So, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for all notifications. Head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to this today. It's a fantastic car. It's a lot of fun, and it's a beauty when it's built. I consider this car an investment, as it will not depreciate through time, and there's always collectors out there wanting to get one. So with that, happy modeling everybody, and take care.